Let us begin with a truth that will forever change how you see the Andes' most enduring companion. The llama is not just a woolly beast of burden that spits when annoyed. It is one of the most ancient, resilient, and extraordinary domesticated animals on Earth, a creature that has been walking alongside humans for over 5,000 years, long before the rise of the Inca Empire, long before the Spanish conquest, and long before the modern world even knew of its existence. It is a living link to the past, a creature that has carried the weight of civilizations on its back, transporting goods across the highest mountain passes, providing wool, meat, and companionship to the people of the Andes. It is a master of survival, capable of thriving at altitudes where the air is thin and the temperatures are freezing, with blood that is uniquely adapted to carry oxygen in the high mountains. It is also a creature of remarkable intelligence and social complexity, with a strong sense of family and community, and ability to communicate through a range of vocalizations and body language. But here is the paradox that haunts every anthropologist and biologist who studies them. Despite their incredible resilience and their ancient bond with humans, llamas are facing unprecedented threats from human activity. Their traditional habitats are being encroached upon by modern development. Their genetic diversity is being eroded by crossbreeding with other camelids, and they are often overlooked in conservation efforts in favor of more charismatic species. The llama has been on this planet for over 5,000 years as a domesticate, and its wild ancestors, the guanaco, have roamed the Andes for over 2 million years. It has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the arrival of Europeans, and the modernization of the world. And now, it is looking at us with those large, expressive eyes, and it is asking a question that we are too afraid to hear. What have you done with our bond? Today, we are telling the biography of the llama. Not one species, but all llamas, the diverse, hardy, and often misunderstood companions of the Andes, the guardians of the high mountains, and the enduring symbols of a world that refuses to be forgotten. The llama, Llama glama, is a domesticated member of the camelid family, which also includes the alpaca, the guanaco, and the vicuña. Its lineage is one of the oldest in the Americas, with its wild ancestors, the guanaco, evolving over 2 million years ago. The llama was domesticated from the guanaco around 5,000 years ago in the Andean highlands by the indigenous peoples of what is now Peru and Bolivia. It was one of the most important animals in the region, serving as a beast of burden, a source of wool, a source of meat, and a sacrificial animal in religious ceremonies. The llama is found primarily in the Andean highlands of South America, from the northern highlands of Peru and Ecuador to the southern highlands of Chile and Argentina. They have also been introduced to other parts of the world, including North America, Europe, and Australia, where they are used for livestock protection, wool production, and as pack animals. Despite their wide distribution, llama populations are under some threat. The purebred llama is becoming increasingly rare as crossbreeding with other camelids, particularly alpacas, has led to a decline in genetic diversity. The llama is a creature of extremes, but it is also a creature of vulnerability. What defines a llama? Let us start with the body, because the llama's body is a monument to high-altitude adaptation. Llamas have a distinctive body shape with a long, slender neck, long, thin legs. They have a pair of long, curved ears, which are highly mobile and used for communication. Their bodies are covered in a thick, woolly coat, which comes in a wide range of colors, including white, brown, black, and spotted patterns. The wool is highly prized for its warmth and softness. They have a pair of large, dark eyes, which are adapted for low-light vision, and their hearing is also well developed, allowing them to detect predators and other threats. Their feet are split into 2 toes, with a soft, padded sole that provides excellent traction on the steep, rocky terrain of the Andes. They have a unique blood composition, with red blood cells that are shaped differently to carry oxygen more efficiently in the thin air of the high mountains. Their average lifespan is 15 to 25 years, depending on the species. The llama is a creature of remarkable adaptation, but it is also a creature of fragility. Now let us talk about the llama's daily life and social structure, because the llama is not a solitary creature. It is a highly social animal, living in herds with a complex social hierarchy. The herd is typically led by a dominant male, which will defend the group and its territory. The females and their young form the core of the herd, and they are highly protective of their offspring. Llamas are known to communicate through a variety of vocalizations, including humming, snorting, and a distinctive alarm call that sounds like a high-pitched whinny. They also use body language, including ear position, tail position, and posture, to convey their mood and intentions. They are primarily diurnal, active during the day, spending their time grazing on the high mountain grasslands. They are known to be curious and intelligent, and they have been observed showing signs of affection and empathy toward their herd mates. The llama's life is a slow, deliberate process, but it is also a process of survival against the odds. The llama's diet is as varied as its species. It is primarily herbivore, feeding on a wide variety of grasses, herbs, and other vegetation. They are known to be selective feeders, preferring certain types of plants over others. They are also known to eat a variety of other plant matter, including leaves, bark, and flowers. They are ruminants with a complex digestive system that allows them to extract nutrients from tough, fibrous plant matter. Their feeding habits shape the ecosystem. By consuming vast quantities of vegetation, they help to control plant populations, preventing overgrowth and maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. They are also important seed dispersers, as the seeds of the plants they eat pass through their digestive system and are deposited in their dung, helping to regenerate the vegetation. Reproduction is another critical aspect of the llama's life story, and it is a slow, deliberate process that reflects the species' vulnerability. Llamas have a relatively slow reproductive rate, with females typically giving birth to a single calf every 1 to 2 years. The gestation period is approximately 11 months, similar to humans. The calf is born weighing about 10 to 15 kilograms and is immediately dependent on its mother for nursing and protection. The calf will stay with its mother for up to 6 months to a year, learning the skills it needs to survive. The mother provides extensive parental care, nursing the calf and protecting it from predators. The llama's reproductive strategy is one of quality over quantity, with a high investment in each offspring to ensure its survival. Now let us talk about the llama's daily struggle, because life for a llama is a constant battle against hunger, disease, and the encroachment of humans. Llamas face a variety of natural threats, including predators like Andean condors, pumas, and foxes, which prey on them. They also face threats from disease and parasites, which can weaken them and make them vulnerable to predation. However, the most significant threat to llama survival is human activity. Llamas are losing their traditional grazing lands to modern development. They are being crossbred with other camelids, and they are often overlooked in conservation efforts. The llama struggle is not just a biological one. It is a fight against the consequences of human activity, a fight that will determine its fate. How is the llama useful to humans? Let us count the ways that are rarely acknowledged. First, transportation. Llamas have been used as pack animals for thousands of years, carrying goods across the high mountain passes of the Andes. They can carry up to a quarter of their body weight for long distances. Second, wool production. Llama wool is highly prized for its warmth, softness, and durability. It is used to make a wide range of textiles, including blankets, sweaters, and rope. Third, meat production. Llama meat is a valuable source of protein in the Andes, and it is highly nutritious. Fourth, livestock protection. Llamas are used as guards for flocks of sheep and other livestock, as they are known to be protective and will chase away predators, including coyotes and dogs. Fifth, scientific research. Llamas are a model species for studying high-altitude physiology and adaptation. Their unique blood composition has provided insights into the biology of oxygen transport. Sixth, cultural significance. Llamas have been woven into the mythology and art of the Andean peoples for millennia, representing strength, endurance, and the spirit of the high mountains. Now, what can humans learn from the llama? First, the power of endurance. Llamas can carry heavy loads across the highest mountains. Humans can learn to be more resilient and determined. Second, the importance of community. Llamas live in herds, protecting and caring for each other. Humans can learn to value their communities. Third, that the natural world is sacred. Llamas live in harmony with their environment. We cannot survive without the natural world. Now let us talk about conservation, because the story of the llama is not over. It is being written now by each of us. The llama is not currently endangered, but its genetic diversity is threatened by crossbreeding with other camelids. The wild guanaco, the llama's ancestor, is classified as least concern, but its populations are fragmented and threatened by habitat loss and competition with livestock. There are solutions. Protecting the genetic integrity of the llama through breeding programs and conservation efforts is essential. Protecting the habitats of the guanaco and other wild camelids is also critical. Education is key. People need to understand that llamas are not just a resource. They are essential partners in the health of the planet and the preservation of Andean culture. The future of the llama depends on our choices today. And now we come to the final truth. The llama has been a companion to humans for over 5,000 years. It has carried our burdens, clothed us, fed us, and accompanied us through the highest and most difficult passages of our history. It has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the arrival of Europeans, and the modernization of the world. And yet, it is still here, grazing on the high grasslands, carrying our loads, and protecting our flocks. It is looking at us with those large, expressive eyes, and it is asking a question that we are too afraid to hear. What have you done with our bond? We have the power to forget the llama, to let its genetic heritage be eroded, and to abandon its place in our culture. We also have the power to protect it. The choice is ours. Every time we look at a llama, we see a creature that is not so different from us, a creature that has worked alongside us for millennia, that has carried our burdens and shared our lives, a creature that is adapted to one of the harshest environments on Earth, a creature that teaches us what it means to be human. Because in the end, the llama is not just an animal, it is a mirror. It reflects our capacity for endurance, for community, for grief, and for hope. It shows us who we are and who we could become. So let us protect the llama, not because it is useful, but because it is sacred, not because it is endangered, but because it is irreplaceable. Let us give the llama a future, not just for its sake, but for ours, because a world without llamas is a world without wonder, a world without wonder, a world without wisdom, a world without endurance. And that is a world we do not want to live in.